Hello, everyone. My name is Divine James, and today I have a gentleman. I have a gentleman standing here with me. I'm going to be asking him some questions regarding Aiye-ko-ooto's master class. So,
Okay.
sir, please, can we meet you?
Daniel Makinde is my name. I'm the president, National Association of Nigerian Theatre Arts Practitioner,
Okay.
a writer, a director, and an actor myself.
Oh, nice to meet you, sir. All right, so Aiye-ko-ooto is focused on developing young storytellers. Why do you think that storytelling is an important skill in Nigerian youth today?
Preservation of our culture. It's important if such masterclass are not happening to train people on how to tell your story, because it's most important that you know how to tell your story. There's a way you tell your story that you don't make a proper account of it.
Okay.
So it is important for preservation of our cultural heritage. Storytelling is key.
All right, so in this edition, it is frame, story, and character. Now, why is character development so important in telling a powerful story?
Well, character is it's obvious because it is the life journey of each character that comes together to make a story. So if you don't develop the character, if you don't know who those characters are, developing there probably won't be a story, because it is from their development of such character, exposing them to the reality of your audience, is where you begin to see their challenges. Their challenges is what becomes an attraction. That attraction, right, is what becomes the story. So this is the follow-up. So it is important that characters are understood, and those characters are in the context of writing plays. Those characters, because without the character, there is no play. There is no story.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about our cultural identity. How can young Nigerian storytellers use stories to preserve our tradition while still appealing to modern audience?
That comes with experience, understanding that the world is not existing in vacuum. It exists with human beings and their challenges. These challenges are what we spawn. This, and it is day to day. It is day to day. The story of your environment. That's why they say a writer is best. Writer's best and foremost contact, right, of reaching out is your environment. And this helps to tell the story, right, as we go. The contemporary Nigeria has a story. The whole old Nigeria has a story. The old Yoruba setting has a story. The contemporary Yoruba setting has a story. So it is in this ability, storytelling, that helps us to shape the world as we go, whether today, tomorrow, or forever.
You keep talking about Yoruba, Yoruba, Yoruba. How about Benin? How about the Igbos? How
No,
about
I'm only using it as an example. I mean, for
Okay.
every cultural setup.
Okay.
I'm only using it, being that we are in Lagos, right? I'm only using that as an example. Every culture, right? That's the same thing that works for it. We get to put it out there, and that's how we tell contemporary stories.
Okay, sir. So what opportunities exist today for young Nigerians who wants to build careers in theater, film, and storytelling?
A
What are the
lot, a
opportunities?
lot. They are there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there is no conversation is still ongoing, and it will go on forever with the government. The challenges are there, but one of best element of diversifying the Nigerian culture, right, is either not the entertainment industry. We've seen that example with the music industry. We've seen the example without support from government. It boomed. Same way with Nollywood. So the best government can do is to put infrastructure in place for this, and supportive policy. But because the talents are there are so much in Nigeria. The talents are so much. All this talent need from a responsive government or from a responsive is structure. Put them in structure, give them good policy, and open up the space for business. They are there. Whether visual art, whether theater, whether music, they are there. So much. An average Nigerian youth, so to speak, they are very creative. They are very creative. If you choose to see the negative side on social media, okay.
It's okay.
But if you block it for once and see the creative side, look at the amount of creativity that goes on social media. You want to say YouTube? You want to talk about X, formerly Twitter? You want to talk of Facebook? Go there. Just take out the negativity and imagine the amount of creativity for once that goes in there, and look at how Nigerians are responding. The youth in Nigeria are responding to that.
Okay, so let's talk about digital storytelling.
Yep.
Many young people now tell stories through film, podcast, and social media. How can they maintain authenticity while using these platforms?
Well, I think we talked a bit about it there. Understanding, and this is where this masterclass becomes important. We need to constantly train, orientation, right? We have to help this youth to grow to understand what, because the digital space may seem like a free space to do a whole lot, but in itself there are challenges that we need to open these young ones to. So this is where I commend this kind of masterclass, the financier, the organizers. I commend them a lot, and it needs to continue. It needs to continue so that these young ones understand that constant training, that constant understanding the digital space, especially the legal this thing that surrounds the digital space, needs to continue. It is not only in storytelling that we need to teach, in legal issues concerning copyright and all of that. We need to come up with that. And these are all the policy that I'm talking about, the supportive policy from government and all of that, because government agencies hold all this. Nigeria, they call it something commission, and all of those government agencies need to come in place and begin to give life to this kind of the Aiye-ko-ooto masterclass. We need to continue the conversation to help this young one to understand, and that's how we give credibility in positive way to the digital space.
Okay, so what kind of stories do you believe Nigerian youth should be telling now to shape the future of our country?
They need to start telling their own stories more, because you can't be selling the stories outside. Sell your own story. If we are looking at the economics, right? Because your own story, when you tell your own story, is original to you.
Yeah, very correct.
And this is where they need to you cannot tell the white man's story better than the white man. You can only tell your own story. And there are contemporary stories there are imagined stories of yourself, there are historical stories of yourself, which ChatGPT can only say so much about what ChatGPT knows.
Exactly.
Your own story, right, is new to Chat. Until you write your own story, ChatGPT may not have something to write about you.
All right. So lastly, what advice would you give to the young creatives attending the Aiye-ko-ooto Storytelling Masterclass?
Like I mentioned there, they should keep writing. It's important that they keep writing, right? There's no two ways about it. Yeah, you can, the skills and everything, they are there. Whether you read it, whether you attend all kinds of these things, you get, but you have to put yourself in the line, but keep writing. Just keep going on. You get better when you keep writing.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you
so much.